Good morning, class 12. Welcome back to the online class. I have shared the syllabus of mathematics term 1 and term 2 of class 12 in our group. Go through the syllabus carefully, see what all topics you have, which topics you don't have, refer your NCERT textbooks. So today we will be discussing the last topic of chapter 13, probability. The random variable and its probability distribution. Okay, children? So now let us first understand what is a random variable. See, when this distribution comes, the first thing that strikes our mind is probability frequency distribution, which you have studied in your previous classes. Statistics, frequency distribution, grouped data, ungrouped data, all those things. In the same way, in probability also, we have the elements of theoretical distributions in probability. So let us first understand what is a random variable. In any experiment, if we assign a variable to one of the events, then the sum of all the probabilities of that particular event should be 1. In that case, the variable can be called as a random variable. Let us understand by the help of an example. 3 coins are simultaneously tossed. If X represents the number of heads, then is X a random variable? Is X a random variable? If yes, what is its distribution? Distribution means probability distribution. So how many coins do we have? 3 coins. Okay. So what can be the number of heads? You can have 0 head, you can have exactly 1 head, you can have 2 heads, and you can have all the 3 heads. So sample space, you know very well. The sample has 8 points. All heads, 2 heads and 1 tail. Okay. Now 2 tails and 1 head. All 3 tails. So there are 8 sample points. Now X represents the random variable. So you can have 0 heads, 1 head, 2 heads and 3 heads. Okay. Now probability of X. 0 heads means all tail. So probability is how much? 1 upon 8. Then you need 1 head. So we have 3 cases where we get 1 head. 3 upon 8. 2 heads. Again 3 cases for 2 heads. Probability is 3 upon 8. 3 heads. There is only one chance when we have 3 heads. 1 upon 8. Okay. Now sigma P of xi. Sum of the probabilities for different values of X. 1 upon 8 plus 3 upon 8 plus 3 upon 8 plus 1 upon 8 is 8 upon 8. That is 1. So here sigma P of xi is equal to 1. So yes, X is a random variable. X is a random variable. And what is its probability distribution? This is the probability distribution of X. Okay, so याद करो statistics में you have studied X, then its frequencies. In the same way, in theoretical distribution, in probability distribution, X the random variable and probability. ठीक है, जैसे frequency होता है वहाँ पे statistics में, यहाँ पे probability है आपके पास, right? So this is about random variable and its probability distribution. We can take other example also. See, I'll write a question. If x represents the sum of the numbers appearing on the dice when a fair pair of dice is rolled, find the probability distribution of x. Very simple. So here our variable x, it represents the sum of the numbers that happen on the face of the die. So when you are rolling a pair of dice, two dice, what is the minimum sum that you can get? That is 2. 1 on each die. 1, 1. So the minimum sum will be 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maximum sum that you can get is 12. Okay. Both the dice, when they show 6, you cannot have a sum more than 2, more than 12 or less than 2. Now probability of x. Two means we have only one chance. You are rolling a pair of die. So how many sample points you have? 36. 6 into 6. 36 sample points. Okay. So 2 आने की probability. 2 के favorable outcomes है. 1, 1. Only one simple outcome. So 1 upon 36 is the probability. 3. How can we get 3? 1, 2 or 2, 1. I hope you understand this. 1, 2, 2, 1. So 2 upon 36. That is 1 upon 18. 4 are 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2. 3 upon 36. That is 1 upon 12. 5 चाहिए. 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. 4 chances. 4 upon 36. That is 1 upon 9. You need the sum to be 6. So 1, 5, 5, 1. 2, 4, 4, 2. And 3, 3. 5 upon 36. Then you need 7. 1, 6, 6, 1. 2, 5, 5, 2. 3, 4, 4, 3. 6. 6 upon 36. That is 1 upon 6. Then you need the sum to be 8. 8, 2, 6, 6, 2. 3, 5, 5, 3. 4, 4. Total 5. 5 upon 36. Then 9, 3, 6, 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, no other chance. 4 upon 36, that is 1 upon 9. Then how do we get 10? 4, 6, 6, 4, 5, 5, any other chance? No. So 3 upon 36, that is 1 upon 12. Then 11, 6, 5 and 5, 6, only 2 chances to get 11. 2 upon 36, 1 upon 18. 12, there is only one option, 6, 6. So 1 upon 36. Right? This is the probability distribution of the sum of the numbers that appear on both the dice when a fair pair is rolled. Your random variable, you can verify it. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 15, 21, 26, 30, 33, 35, 36. 36 upon 36, 1. So sum of the frequencies, sigma p of xi is equal to 1. So this is a random variable. Okay, children. So I hope you understood what is a random variable and what is its probability distribution. So try to solve the questions from NCERT. There is something more that is left with this. We have to find mean, variance and standard deviation of any probability distribution. So today we have discussed random variable and its probability distribution. In the next class, we will discuss mean, variance and standard deviation of a probability distribution. Right, children?